Remember, the enemy is trying to use your eyes and your ears to work against you. It's interesting being a body, soul, and a spirit. It's interesting because we walk in this body, as Henry would call it, a carcass, okay? You walk around in this body, and your eyes are and your eyes, which God created for you to look out, you look out, and you see things, and you think, there is no way that square peg is going to go in that round hole. There is no way that can happen. It's impossible. Not going to happen. In the physical, that's absolutely correct. But God's got a way of making that work. I used to say to Henry, because I would think there would be 3 choices in a situation. Well, I'm just using that as a number. There could be more or less, but 3, viable, reasonable solutions to a problem. And if none of those were working, then to me it was impossible, okay? And Henry would go, well, what about option 5? And I said, there isn't an option 5. And he'd go, but there is. And then he would give me a valid option 5. And I said, where did you get that, from Pluto or what? But God is the God of option 5. Don't put him in the box that says things are impossible to God, because nothing is. Nothing is. The only thing he cannot do is lie. He can't lie. He's not a God that he should lie. He will never lie. He has his own rules and regs that he will never, ever go against. But because he loves you and me so much, he figures out ways to really mess with the devil. Okay? He does. He just mess with the devil. Here's Gideon. Gideon's, God has this huge army that he thinks, okay, we're good. And he starts whittling it down, and God does, whittling it down. And I'm sure people are going, Gideon has lost his mind. And so when it all gets said and done, it's a very small army, but then they use trumpets and pitchers. Trumpets and pitchers. To what? To confound the enemy, to make it look like there's more of them than there is. Why? Because God wants to have the last laugh in these situations. Because it doesn't take a big army to overcome anybody if God is your God. It doesn't take a lot of money to do something if God is your God. It doesn't even sometimes even take a lot of your own personal strength if God is your God. We are embarking on a time when we have to know that God is our God. And that no matter what anyone says, does, or how it looks, even if the situation looks impossible, God is our God.